100 is that race, and since 1959, it's proven that year after year, lap after lap, this is the race that creates more memories, more Hall of Fame moments, and more believers in the power of racing dreams than any other. If you've never been, the Daytona 500 is the one race that will make you believe there's no greater feeling than being here. Tickets start at just $65, and select tickets are half price for kids 12 and under for the 56th running of the Daytona 500, Sunday, February 23rd. For tickets, call 1-800-PIT-SHOP or go to Daytona500.com.
All right, thank you. 2 minutes before 8 o'clock. Nice looking Tuesday. It's still chilly out there. What does the temperature say here on my little thermometer? My thermometer here at the Paddock Mall says 48 degrees. 48
Oh, okay.
degrees. I guess you still consider that chilly, right?
Oh, yeah.
I can remember, right now I'm not thinking 48 sounds cold, but I can remember being at Niagara Falls, God, a million years ago, and it was 44 degrees, so just 4 degrees colder, and I was freezing.
Yeah. Yeah,
I guess of course there was that mist coming out of the falls too. So
yeah, exactly. And there's a custodian outside, and he's got his beanie cap on and his long sleeve sweatshirt and his jacket. So it's cold out there.
There you go. Hope he doesn't mind you calling him a custodian.
Well, isn't that the politically correct term? I guess I'm just.
Galen might know. Galen, you know, might know. Galen's on the phone. Good morning, Galen.
Hey, good morning, Larry. Robin, how are you?
Good. How you doing? Where are you?
I'm in the tree zone. I'm comfortably in the tree zone.
Oh, nice.
I do need to let people know what the tree zone is because I got a question about it.
Okay.
The tree zone is somewhere between Micanopy/McIntosh and the Thames Prairie, and you have no idea where you're at. So
right,
exactly.
Have you ever been driving, like maybe not there, but just anywhere, and you forget? Like, oh my goodness, where am I?
Yeah, I've done that.
Yesterday.
You did
it happened to me yesterday. Yeah, I drove up to Georgia and back yesterday, and I was somewhere between Valdosta and Lake City, and I'm like, where am I going? It was one of those where you're just in that zone,
right?
And I'm watching the GPS, and you don't even think. You're just, where am I going again? Oh, that's right. All right.
Yeah. I ask myself that occasionally.
Where am I? And where am I in relation to the world?
That is the driving commuter experience, and I've been a driving commuter. Not now, I'm not, because I'm only 4 miles from work, but I've been in those shoes that Galen and Alex, my son, are in. But if you live in a community where there's public transportation, a lot of people fall asleep on the buses and the trains and wake up in weird places.
Yeah.
I
got a question for you, Larry. I know Brittany Bowe is skating this morning.
Yeah.
How does she do?
Oh my goodness! Let me do a real quick search here. Let me see how.
Because I know she was skating at like 7:50ish, so it was when her heat was supposed to start.
Okay.
And I know, and see, I really enjoy the speed skating short track only during the Olympics because I think it's kind of exciting how they fight each other and wreck and all that. I don't know why. I think that's kind of exciting. But she does the long track, 500-meter long track. But
is that the only race she's doing?
I don't see. Yeah, let me see.
I believe so. Yeah, she just does a 500-meter long track, and then there's Emily Scott also skated today, and I think she made it on to the semifinals.
Oh wow!
Let's see what I have. The only thing I have is from an hour ago, and I think it just says to keep an eye out for her. Let's see.
Yeah, I know she's. I think it may still be going on. So
yeah.
Anyway, I was just curious if that was done.
Yeah, because if she started at 7:50, it's only been 11 minutes. So.
Yeah, it's only 500 meters.
So this is an hour ago. It says, you're pretty good when one of your opponents says words to the effect of, "I really hope I can win the silver or bronze." Lee Sang-hwa won every 500-meter race she entered this season. That's 7 wins, 4 with world record times. Margot Boer of the Netherlands said the only way Lee loses if she makes a mistake, and that just isn't very likely. She'll face Brittany Bowe in the first heat, which is probably what you're referring to.
Yeah.
We'll post some comment from Lee, but she doesn't do media before her races. Okay.
So you have to win this first heat to advance?
Well, no, you have to get first or second. First, top 2 advance.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't have the information, but I don't know if it's anywhere.
All right, well, there you go. Keep an eye out on it.
Yeah, that was 1 hour ago. That's the most recent one I have here.
I know ESPN does the regular updates, so I'll just look when I get to the
and you're interested because she's local, right? Not because she's of the event, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, I do it. I mean, I don't know any other ice skaters at all of any kind. But the speed skating's one thing that I can watch and
you can relate to it. You understand it.
Well, and there's 2 things. There's a couple of events I like, but it's like the downhill. When they do like the Super G or whatever, and they jump, and they're going 89 miles an hour on ice, and then jump like 400 meters. I don't know why. I have no shot in heck of doing that, but that's kind of exciting. Because you know why it's exciting? And when I say this, you're going to go, that's probably why people watch it. It's because of the wide world of sports. Remember the opening scene and that skier just wrecked?
Right.
Yeah.
You expect to see that, right? You're like, well, I can't miss the crash. Why people like downhill skiing.
So I have a question for you. Is that really the speed?
I believe that yeah, they go 89 miles an hour.
Wow. Gee.
I never realized it was that fast.
Oh yeah. And then it's hard. It's so hard to watch it when you know what happens. And because I was watching it the other night, and you cannot not know what happens if you watch anything with like a sports crawl. So I'm watching a basketball game, and next thing you know, it says Bodie Miller, fails to win a medal, and I'm like, well, now I know what happened.
Wow. So the report says that speed skaters perform better at higher elevations.
Okay.
Oh.
Wonder why.
Yeah.
Wonder why.
No idea. That probably has something to do with the texture of the ice.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Let me go to the phone. Good morning. You're on the air.
Yeah, it's me, Tom.
Hey, Tom.
Yeah. I remember when I was in junior high, and I was reading this little story about one of the much earlier Winter Olympics way back in the 30s or maybe even the 20s, and the Japanese was the first time they had any kind of a skiing team or anything in the Olympics, and they're there watching the Norwegians do the ski jump, and they said, well, that doesn't look too hard. So they tried to do it also, and they had never done that before. They had never done a ski jump, the Japanese team, and it was with disastrous results. I mean, one of the poor guys landed on his head in the bleachers, and it was I don't know. It was something I had to read for school. I don't know why.
I think I remember seeing a video on that somewhere.
But I mean, it was just an incredible, story about how, this training these guys. I mean, Norwegians live on mountains, so doing a ski jump is, that's like walking for them.
Right.
And then here comes the Japanese team, their first time in the Winter Olympics, and they see this Norwegians making something that's actually very hard look really simple. Oh well. That's why they're athletes and I'm not.
Yeah. All right, thank you, Tom. Appreciate that.
All right, you guys have a great day.
Yeah, I know Galen's going to make fun of me saying I think I saw a video, and I do think maybe it was just a recreation or a movie or something.
Well, there was no video in the.
Well,
maybe I don't. They didn't. I don't think they even filmed it. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they did. I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen it.
Let me see. No, I remember. No, I remember seeing. I do remember seeing something on this. Either that or
I'm sure you've seen video of a long jump guy.
No. I remember them saying that statement. That doesn't look so hard, and then they fall apart. They don't do it well at all.
Yeah, it could have been like a documentary.
Could have been a reenactment.
Like
Who knows?
Yeah.
I don't know. But you know what else it could have been? It could have been this. Because when I prepare for your segment, Galen, I look at a ton of stuff.
Yes.
And sometimes I throw, discard stuff because I don't have enough or whatever. And that might have been what it was. I might have been maybe reading it. And it just, in my mind's eye, it became a video. I don't know.
Yeah. But videos turn into chick flicks sometimes.
We'll go there in a second.
Okay.
Good morning. You're on the air.
Yeah, good morning, everybody.
Hey, you.
say, speaking of speed and that, with the Olympics, I'm taping everything that I can possibly tape about it. And last night I reran the, I think they call it the luge. Those are little sleds with those guys lay on.
Yeah.
They're hitting speeds of 83 miles an hour going down that thing. And I couldn't believe it. I stopped the tape and went back to rerun it to hear the guy say it again. I couldn't, 83 miles an hour.
Wow.
I don't even like to drive that fast.
Gosh.
When they go around the turn or something, they fly up into the grandstand or something. But whatever, it's unbelievable.
Gosh, that is incredible. That's nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
I know I wouldn't do it.
No.
All right, thank you, Hugh. Appreciate that.
You would do it if you were like trained from the time you were 3.
Maybe, yeah, maybe. I was looking. There is a schedule posted here for Brittany's thing. Let me see if I can find it here real quick. Let's see. Okay, it says her name, but there's no time on it.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
it may not be done. I'll tell you what. I'll post it when I find
Well,
it.
8:40. Well, hold on. 8:45 Eastern time.
Oh, so it's not even, she's not even time yet. It's only 10 after 8.
I thought it was 7:45, so that's okay.
Yeah, so she's not even
Well,
running
it could be. It could be. There's another one. 7:45. I don't know.
It's all right. I'll look at it when I get to the office.
Yeah, it should be posted somewhere.
And we would have breaking news today on this segment.
Yeah, we would have had it.
Yeah.
Good morning. You're on the air.
ESPN.com has
Hey, good morning. It's Mike again.
Hey, Mike.
I think one of the reasons the skaters do, and most of they do so well at the house is maybe has something to do with the air center. They wear air resistance on their bodies, but
yeah, that could
every
be.
night we take a walk around Crystal Lake almost every night, and I was talking. I told Helen, I says, we were talking about that the long jump with the on the skiing.
Mm-hmm.
And I told her, I said, I'd love to try that. And she says, she said, you should, and we should check your life insurance.
Good for her.
Oh, no.
But wait a minute, maybe something I don't. But anyway, thanks a lot, guys.
There you go.
Yeah, those long jumpers
Thank
fall
you.
like the distance that they fall is like 40 stories.
Wow.
But they're never more than like 12 feet from the ground. They jump, but they actually fall 40 stories.
Wow.
Wow, it's amazing.
Wow.
All right. So, do you think any romances will come out of the Olympics?
Oh, yeah. I think there's always something.
There always is.
I bet it makes sense. Yeah. Some guy come back with a Russian wife.
That's right. She'll be in his suitcase.
Well, yeah, that's probably frowned upon. But think about it. You have young, attractive men and women in a village. Well, with very little monitoring. I mean, what? Yeah.
Did you see?
I would hope so.
Did you see the story about the male Olympian? I can't remember his name or his even sport, but he put his phone number on his hat or his helmet.
Oh yeah, yeah. He got all those pictures of naked women.
Right.
That was great.
Yeah.
Well, let's be honest. He even said, he goes, I got no chance of winning this. And so he came in 12th. He was just happy to qualify, I guess, for the next round. And he got his phone just stopped working. Somebody texted. I think it's great. Good for him.
Yeah, I think so too.
All right, so
it's almost as the article that was circulating around yesterday about the guy who, the engineer who screwed up the snowflake that was supposed to open up into a ring.
Yeah.
Oh, he's still alive.
Well, no, actually, according to this article, he was found dead in his apartment with multiple stab wounds and bruises. But the Russian police felt that there was no and died of natural causes.
Yeah.
It was a joke article.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a joke. People were like, I can't believe this happened in Russia. Why are we there? I'm like, it's a joke article.
Yeah.
Oh,
It
gee.
happened.
Yeah. Well, that happens a lot too.
People take themselves too
But there's
seriously.
one publication that does this all the time, and if you just see
The Onion.
Is it the Onion? Yeah, they always print these things, and that's all you need to look at. Who printed it? Oh, okay, it's the Onion. So that's their whole thing. All right, well, go from living vicariously through people doing things we'll probably never do, to living the normal life, watching a DVD on Friday with your wife.
Yes. Valentine's Day evening.
That's more like our lives.
Yeah.
Not mine, but.
Watching TV.
All right, so here we go. So I have some chick flicks for guys I thought I would share with you. We'll go through these real quickly.
Okay.
Because we're just about done with the segment. Deuce Bigalow, Male Gigolo is the chick flick for guys.
Oh, okay. I've not seen that one.
Have you seen this one, Galen?
Yeah, it's more stupid than it is like romance comedy.
Yeah. Well,
My wife would never go see that.
Oh, she
She's
wouldn't
I don't
even
wanna
like
go
it.
see that.
Okay, well then.
No, I mean I don't know how that's a chick flick.
This is a fish tank cleaner who gets a temporary job over at a gigolo's house.
Yeah, I mean it's just it's kind of like a goofy comedy. I don't.
Oh gosh, what's the actress? Young actress was in. But she's got Tourette's syndrome and she's yelling at all kinds of obscenities.
Oh,
I watched a clip of it this morning because I never saw the
can't
movie.
recall her name. I haven't seen the movie, but I know who you're talking about.
You know the guy in the Adam Sandler movies who goes, "You can do it." That guy.
Yeah, that guy.
He's the main actor, right, Galen?
I guess so.
You think?
Oh gosh.
Well, anyway, so he's with Drew Barrymore, and Drew Barrymore's got Tourette's syndrome, and he's driving around in a convertible, and she's cursing and saying all kinds of obscene things compulsively. She can't stop.
Yes.
It's a syndrome, right?
Yes.
So he wants to take her home, so he takes her to a baseball game. and she's yelling out all kinds of obscenities, and everybody's going, "Yeah, man, yeah!" They start joining in. So that's all I ever saw. I saw it this morning.
Oh, gee, that's funny.
All right. P.S. I Love You is another chick flick that guys will like.
Okay, that one I have not seen.
Do you know it, Galen?
No, I've never seen that.
What's that one about?
I'm probably any movie that's got "I love you" in the title, I'm out. It's just really okay.
It says it's a romantic comedy. It avoids all the cliches and gives a fresh approach to the genre.
Oh, so it's serious.
The title says "P.S. I love you."
Yeah, right. Holly Kennedy is a beautiful, smart, and married to the love of her life, a passionate, funny Irishman named Jerry. So when Jerry's life is taken by illness, it takes the life out of Holly. The only one who can help her is the person who is no longer there. Nobody knows Holly better than Jerry, so it's a good thing he planned ahead. Before he died, Jerry wrote Holly a series of letters that will guide her not only through her grief, but in rediscovering. That sounds serious.
Oh, it does. It sounds real serious.
Huh.
Gosh, just her and the letters. Wow.
All right, the next one, another chick flick for guys, Lost in Translation.
All right, haven't heard of that one.
Galen, have you seen?
That with Bill Murray.
I don't know.
That Bill Murray. I don't know.
What is that one about?
Well, first of all, it says the guys will like it because part of it takes place in the strip club.
Oh, there you go. I hope they don't blur it out.
Bob Harris is an American film actor. That's the character name. I don't know if it's.
I haven't seen it then.
There you go.
Oh.
Thelma and Louise, another chick flick that men will like. Have you seen?
Why is that? Okay, it's like a women's anthem of freedom. Yeah, I mean, it was like the biggest movie for that 1 year.
Okay, did you see it?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't see it. It says, well, here's why men will like it. There's a 1966...
Wait, but you said earlier that there are films on this list that you've seen.
Yeah, I did.
We just haven't gotten there yet, huh?
Let's see if I've seen any of them. Maybe I was lying to you. I saw something about Mary. That's on the list. I saw...
That was a funny one with the dog.
I saw Desperate...
Something about Mary, I will argue, is not a chick flick.
Okay.
Because the main character, the guy, is a guy instead of a girl. Most romantic comedies, the main character is a girl, and in this case, everything's from the guy's point of view.
Okay, it's been so long since I've seen the movie.
Yeah, but the blonde lady is what? Gosh, she was a Charlie's Angel. Yeah, Cameron Diaz. Yeah.
So that's why we like it, because of the girl.
No, we like it because it's Ben Stiller.
All right, I saw two of these movies.
Hilarious.
I saw two. I saw something about Mary and Desperately Seeking Susan. I saw that one.
That one I have not seen.
It's Madonna.
That was a bad movie. You saw it because of Madonna?
I don't know if I saw it because of her, but I remember seeing the movie.
Was she Susan? Was she trying to find her inner
I
self?
don't remember. It's been a long time. It says men will like it because...
she was Susan in the movie. Yeah.
It says men will like it because Madonna is running around the entire film in slutty clothing.
Oh.
Well, that's what. Well, why is that different than everything else she ever wore?
Yeah, but I bet there was substance there. I bet there was some message.
So Thelma and Louise. Thelma and Louise is recommended for men or whatever because there's a 1966 Thunderbird convertible and some sex scenes.
That's the criteria for a good chick flick.
You know, the Brad Pitt got his start in that movie.
Oh, he did? He was there?
Yeah, Brad Pitt was in that movie. He is the guy that they have sex with, yes.
Oh, they have a menage a trois.
I don't know. I don't remember if it's both of them or not. I don't remember. I mean, I haven't seen that movie in like 10 years.
Oh, gosh.
I just remember that's one of the first movies Brad Pitt was ever in.
All right. So,
well, they cast a good guy.
This is taking a nosedive, this whole bit here. Let's see. True Romance. Have you seen that movie, Quentin Tarantino?
Again, anything that says romance in it, I'm out.
It's a Quentin Tarantino movie.
I would love.
Isn't it a vampire?
Huh?
Oh, I'm definitely out. If it's vampire, I'm definitely out.
Yeah, but True Romance, that's a...
This is a story about a guy named Clarence who marries a hooker named Alabama.
Oh.
No, I'm out.
Isn't
that Pretty Woman?
Steals cocaine from her pimp, tries to sell it in Hollywood while the owners of the coke try to reclaim it.
Oh, so it's like a gangster movie or something.
It's a boy meets it's boy meets girl, boy kills girl's pimp, couple takes pimp's coke, and bad boys chase couple. That's the whole story.
Oh, there you go. That's a good story then. Hollywood lives on that. Hollywood makes a lot of money on those kinds.
All right, Meet Joe Black. How about that one as a chick flick for guys?
Oh, I love that movie. I saw that movie.
Thank God, one of us saw it. Okay, what's it about?
I saw it on TV.
I think I saw it. It's just way too deep. And this guy, whether you can't figure out if he's in this, he goes in like different, not like parallel universes. I don't know. It's all over the place.
No, he's Death. And he's Brad Pitt, and Brad Pitt plays the character of Death, and he comes in because the guy that starred in Silence of the Lambs, that guy, he's like a
Anthony Hopkins.
Yeah, he's a mogul in the whole industrial world and stuff, and his time is up, and Joe Black.
Leonardo DiCaprio's in that film too.
I don't think so.
Something. He's not? All right. Well, then never mind.
I don't think so, because Joe Black, Brad Pitt's character, Death wanted to take, Anthony Hopkins right away, but Anthony Hopkins had some unfinished business with his daughters, and then Brad Pitt's character falls in love with one of the daughters, but then he understands what the humanness is all about, and it's a really touching, good story. I really enjoyed that. My son enjoyed that. He's the one that told me about it, and then I saw it on TV. It's really good. I like it.
Too much dialogue.
It's a lot of, it's good.
A lot of dialogue.
It's good.
Dialogue. I like dialogue. All right. I guess that's it. Did I read it? Let's see. Desperately Seeking Susan. Charlie's Angels is on the list.
Oh, that was fun.
There you go. Meet Joe Black, True Romance, Something About Mary, Deuce Bigelow, Male Gigolo, P.S. I Love You, Lost in Translation, and Thelma and Louise. There you go. Chick flicks that guys will like, I guess.
Probably.
I have no idea.
Probably.
I have no idea.
Well, we haven't seen hardly any of them, so we need to watch them, I think.
Wasn't
fun.
Larry's list of much-watched movies is pretty long.
Oh, and if anybody remembers the movie way back when called Death Takes a Holiday, this Meet Joe Black is like a remake of that one, only in modern times. So that's that gives somebody some kind of time frame.
All right, Robin, we need a segue from chick flicks that guys will like to donating blood. Which, by the way, we're late. We kept promising we were going to go on the 7th. We haven't gone yet.
Yeah, no, but we'll do it this week. But that's one great thing about Life South Community Blood Centers. If you go there and do the apheresis, or I forget what the other one is called. Oh, that must be apheresis. That's the one that takes 2 hours, Galen?
Well, that's so.
Yeah.
No, apheresis takes about an hour and a half.
Okay, well, you can bring your own romantic movie there and let them pop it in the video player. So as you're donating, you can watch your chick flick with your guy, and you can potentially help save a life. So go to Life South Community Blood Centers. It's all about caring for them, and everybody that goes there bleeds red all the time, and that's the symbol of love. Red hearts.
There you go. Nice.
Beautiful.
So again, I have a real quick. I'm going to throw something else into this discussion, just because we should have probably talked about this instead of the chick flick movies. But the diary of Hillary Clinton's friend, science professor Diane Blair, was released, I guess. And so a lot of people.
I read parts of that. Yeah.
Okay. Well, just us guys. Let me just talk this over with you. What do you think about this logic? These two women are talking. Hillary's talking to her friend. And her friend is documenting these things in her diary, which now is public. And Hillary is able to forgive Bill for his affair with Monica Lewinsky because the sex didn't have any meaning.
I read that, and it was really, there were two things in there that she said. Is that one, it didn't mean anything.
Right.
Right? And then the other thing that she said is, well, people are just putting so much pressure on us that, we've all got to find our escape for it.
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
Well,
wow.
Find me another woman that will say, there was no meaning to that. or the other one.
Isn't that crazy?
I thought, I'm glad you agreed. So here's the other thing. There was a psychologist she went to. Hillary said to her friend, what was her friend's name again? Diane. Said to her friend Diane, she went to a psychologist, and the psychologist said, well, your husband was raised by his mother and his grandmother, so it's not unusual for him to have a need for two women.
Okay.
What?
Okay, there you go. She earned her $200 an hour.
What?
That's crazy.
Did you see that?
Gee.
Yeah, I did. And then this comes off on the heels of the famous actress who was shipped all over the country via force to come and rendezvous with Bill. I can't remember her name now. If I said the name, everybody would know. I read that article too. So it's always something. And
gee.
you know what? That's fine. I mean, I know why it's pertinent now because of Hillary for president.
Right. Well, her friend just died too.
And those journals were just supposedly found. But you know what?
No, they were there. I think the way I read it, they were there, but nobody did anything with them until she passed away.
Mm-hmm.
Right. There you go. Fair enough. It's fine.
But still, we're looking at Robin now from your point of view. From a man's point of view, a man knows what he knows. A man knows what he does. And if you're going to go out to, a lady of the evening or something and your wife finds out about it, is she going to forgive you because it was meaningless? Now, I'm not saying Monica was a woman of the evening, but that's even worse. I mean, he actually had a relationship with her.
Yeah, because she was looking to be married to him.
She
figured he'd divorce Hillary. And
I guess that's her way of coping with it. What do you think?
Yeah, maybe that's what she wanted. I don't think Bill ever had any intention of doing anything other than he did.
Right.
I mean, let's be completely honest.
That's it. I'm with you.
It was, and I would agree. It was completely meaningless with him.
Yeah. I agree.
But it was not meaningless to her. So, which is probably that's a romantic comedy.
Oh no!
So is she going to say her famous phrase now?
Just think about this. Think of all the websites that are now in existence because of that whole affair, right? That's how Drudge got famous. That's how MoveOn.org got famous. I mean, CNN got a huge ratings boost because of that. I mean, it made a lot of careers.
I guess you're right. Yeah, I never thought of it that way. Yeah.
Well, Hillary needs to write her own book, and it needs to have the title, At This Point, What Difference Does It Make?
I think she already wrote her book, and it's how great she is.
Yeah.
It was Liz Hurley. Elizabeth Hurley was a girl who got transported across.
That's right.
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
Liz Hurley.
That is a name we do know. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So I know we went on a little tangent there, but
no, that's okay.
I actually wanted to bring that up earlier. It just didn't happen. Yeah, where's the Bloodmobile today?
Bloodmobile at the Walmart, at the Kmart in Bellevue, and then we're also at the Walmart in Wedgwood Road.
Wedgwood Road.
Oh, okay. Excellent.
Wedgwood Road. Yeah.
And if you can't get to the Bloodmobile, you can go on Silver Spring, right next to, Silver Springs Boulevard, the right next to the Cascades.
Yeah.
Life South. I say this every day for the last 10 years and can't get it right. If you can't get there, where'd you go, Robin?
Right next door to Sweet Bay.
Sweet Bay.
All right. Well, that was fun.
Yes.
All right.
I enjoyed it.
So the planned topic nosedived. The backup topic did better. I could spend more time on the Hillary story than I could have on the actual thing.
Larry, these things happen. These things happen.
All right. Well, we need to go get blood, Robin. That's what.
Yes, we do.
I could make an excuse.
today.
I could say it was easier when we worked next door to Lifestyle.
Yeah.
But that's just an excuse. All right, Galen, you have a great day. Thank you for all you do.
All right, you guys are the best. Thanks, y'all.
All right, we'll take a little break. And actually, Mike Huckabee coming up. We don't have enough time to do any of the things we normally do. So we'll go to Mike Huckabee, and then we'll do News Bites. Deal?
Deal.
CareerSource Citrus Levy Marion, formerly Workforce Connection, is your partner in employment solutions. Whether you are looking for a job or searching for a great new employee, CareerSource Citrus Levy Marion is here to help with a full menu of services, all at no charge. To learn more, drop by one of our career centers, visit our website at careersourceclm.com, or give us a call at 1-800-434-JOBS. CareerSource Citrus Levy Marion. New name, same focus on solutions that work for you.
You've got a garden and we've got a show for you called You've Got a Garden with your host, Master Gardener Carol Ann Baldwin. Carol Ann answers your questions about your flowers, your veggies, your grass, your trees, even questions about your bugs. And she's only on WOCA, so don't miss Carol Ann Baldwin and You've Got a Garden each Tuesday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. right here on WOCA The Source.
1370 WOCA.
The Lodge Health and Rehabilitation Center, a Greystone Health Network facility, is hosting a community open house on Thursday, February 13th from 11 a.m. till 2 p.m. There will be tours of the redesigned Rapid Recovery Center. No more drab, all fab. Plus, stations where you can talk with a cardiologist, dietitian, have your blood pressure or EKG taken free of charge. The Lodge Health and Rehabilitation Center, 635 Southeast 17th Street here in Ocala, Thursday, February 13th from 11 till 2 p.m. For more information, call 629-7921.
This is Austin Tavern reminding you to stay in contact with us at WOCA. Find us on Twitter and Instagram at Voice of Ocala. Make sure to become a friend of our Facebook page and call us at 622-9622.
We are Pack 112. Good morning, Larry and Robin.
This is the Huckabee Report for Tuesday. I'm Mike Huckabee. Is the government's latest civil rights move outreach or overreach? Details next.
Now here's something you don't hear on the radio every day. Someone who can't see. I am totally blind. So I go through periods when I'm unable to sleep at night. And I feel like I'm constantly running, but can never quite catch up. But this isn't a sleep problem. It's something called non-24-hour disorder. Learn more about non-24 by calling 855-856-2424 or visiting learnmorenon24.com.
Does your well water leave brown rust stains on clothes and fixtures? Does it smell bad? Get rid of it all with the HydroCare Iron 300X. HydroCare's multi-stage process gets rid of iron, sulfide, and odors. HydroCare is an easily installed compact system without tanks, backwashing, or servicing, and only costs $799. You'll be amazed how fresh and clean well water can be. Satisfaction guaranteed. For more information, visit goodclearwater.com, goodclearwater.com.
Attorney General Eric Holder announced that Justice Department employees in same-sex marriages would be granted full marital benefits and protections. But the Supreme Court decision striking down the definition of marriage as between one man and one woman applied only to same-sex couples married in states where it's legal. 33 states still ban it. The Justice Department is just the latest branch of this administration to impose rights well beyond what the court ruled. It's easy for liberals to cheer this decision, but no matter which side of any one issue you're on, let me ask you about the pattern of disregard for the Constitution and the way that both state and federal laws are being selectively ignored, enforced, or rewritten based solely on what this president feels is right. And then ask yourself if you're going to be just as comfortable with the precedent the next time that a Republican is in the White House. The NFL could be about to get its first openly gay player. Michael Sam, the former star defensive end for the University of Missouri, was considered a likely mid to late round NFL draft pick, but then he announced to the world that he was gay. Naturally, there was much celebrating in liberal circles. There never has been an openly gay active player in the NFL. Indeed, there are few openly gay players in any of the major pro leagues for football, baseball, basketball, or hockey, mostly Jason Collins in the NBA, who President Obama called to congratulate upon the news. I wonder if President Obama should also call all the heterosexual players to congratulate them too, to show fairness and equality. Well, Sam is being hailed as some kind of gay Jackie Robinson, someone who will help change football culture and usher in a new era of tolerance. But maybe he should have waited until after the NFL draft to come out. Sports Illustrated talked to 8 anonymous NFL executives and coaches. All believe Sam's announcement will cause interest in him to fall. As to whether he'll fall entirely out of draft consideration, that's hard to tell. But the insiders say that while the NFL may be ready for gay players within the next decade, it isn't now. Having to worry about saying the wrong thing in the locker room would chemically imbalance the teams. You can protest, that isn't right or fair. But if franchise owners believing having the first gay player would distract from teamwork and winning, which one would be willing to risk millions of dollars and a chance at the playoffs just to make a stand for gay rights? Football is a game about money, not homosexuality. Finally, why does this not surprise me? A study in Great Britain found that people who win large lottery jackpots are more likely to vote conservative. In fact, nearly 1 in 5 voters switched to voting conservative almost immediately after winning. They probably just saw how much of their jackpot was withheld for taxes. And this is the Huckabee Report.
Whenever we talk about cancer, we always use the same word: someday. Someday there'll be a cure. Someday we won't lose the people we love. But when is someday? Someday is today. Thanks to the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, hundreds of thousands diagnosed with blood cancer are today living a normal life. In the past 12 years, half the cancer therapies approved by the FDA were first approved for blood cancer patients, many with research supported by LLS. We are on the brink of life-changing breakthroughs. You can make these happen sooner. Call 888-HELP-LLS or visit LLS.org. Help us make cures happen. Help us reach today sooner. Call 888-HELP-LLS or visit LLS.org.
The Huckabee Report is brought to you by Dairy Queen, Silver Springs, Ocala.
Howdy, RL here to tell you about a great deal at Dairy Queen. For only $4.49, you can warm up to a hot, juicy combo of either a foot-long, quarter-pound all-beef chili dog or a tasty home-style cheeseburger, smoking hot off the char grill. Both get fries and a drink. You can add a sundae for only 99 cents. Now that's a doggone good deal at Dairy Queen, Silver Springs, where they always treat you like kings and queens.
The Usual Suspects Jazz Quartet will be in Arthur's Bistro at the Hilton Hotel on February 1st from 6:30 till 9:30 p.m. And then on February 15th, Arthur's Bistro will be having a Gala Valentine show with the Usual Suspects featuring guest vocalist Mark Raich from 6:30 till 9:30 p.m. for your dining, dancing, and listening pleasure. Based on previous performance, we recommend that you make a reservation for the show. Call 352-390-1515 for the Usual Suspects Jazz Quartet.
Your home is safe, or is it? AA Lock, Dock, and Security. The name has been a staple in Ocala since 1985. Do you have the right equipment in place to have peace of mind when you are at home or away? AA Lock, Dock, and Security has the right people to install and monitor your home or business. Call today for a free on-site security analysis. Call 867-1965. AA Lock, Dock, and Security, 219 Northwest 10th Street, 867-1965.
Cookies, 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 cookies. When you want something special and fun for any occasion, get cookies. That's right. The Great American Cookie Company in the Paddock Mall, Ocala will make a delicious, fun-filled delight just for you. You might notice that I said fun and delicious more than once. That's because I can't say it enough. The next time you're at the mall, be sure and stop by or call 352-237-2557 to place your order.
Cookies, cookies,
Yum.
cookies, cookies. We go cookie eating cookies.
The Great American Cookie Company.
Ocala's information station, 1370 WOCA.
Ocala.